Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Hazrina Hasbullah. And on behalf of my project team, we're going to present about our project, which is entitled The Adaptation of Interactive Web Tools 2.0 in Entrepreneurship Courses. And before I start, let me introduce my team project, which is Dr. Shamsuriana binti Siddiq, Dr. Isunadini Zahira binti Muhammad Isa Ella Yusuf, and also Nurul Azwa binti Muhammad Khadri. And we are all from the Faculty of Entrepreneurship and Business, University Malaysia, Kelantan. And for that, I would like to dedicate my utmost pleasure for Carnival of Research and Innovation CRI 2021 in conjunction with the International Virtual Innovation and Invention Challenge Intelligent 2021 and Creative Innovation Carnival CIC 2021 for giving us opportunity to join this event. And without further ado, let us begin the presentation. The development of the information and communication technology has always affected every aspect of human life as well as education. Due to that, the evolution of technological advancement in education will always open to an emergent interest in innovative teaching and learning approach, including in the entrepreneurship courses. And we all know that the entrepreneurship courses is a discipline which require much for students to acquire learning by doing, which is make practical competencies that is purposely developed to help the student to understand all the entrepreneurship relevant concepts, entrepreneurs' real characteristics as well as reviews, and also expose them to the entrepreneurship activity from the perspective of real successful entrepreneur. Thus, the selection of more innovative approach as an efficient alternative play a vital role. Nevertheless, reflecting to the COVID-19 pandemic, there have been some obstacles toward effective implementation of teaching and learning process. Hence, to cope with that, the adaptation of interactive Web 2.0 tools such as image and video hosting, social networking sites, and any other application to generate web contents for education have been widely used by developing countries. And it is not only open for great opportunities in terms of interacting and engaging people around the world, but it is also open the opportunity for global learning. In terms of novelty and inventiveness, this is sort of example of teaching and learning application through the adaptation of interactive Web 2.0 tools as what have been practices in all the entrepreneurship courses. As we can glance through, there are numerous approach and application actually widely practiced. For example, like interactive video link, Q&A session, quizzes, and assessment activities through the Padlet and Powtoon, where students can simultaneously respond on a particular topic discussion directly during the session. Other than that, students also inculcate to use the social networking site like FB Live to promote their products, services, and whatnot. Besides, we also benefit from the YouTube by sharing some recorded videos on a related topic to the syllabus, sharing video link concerning the entrepreneurship activities from the abroad perspective, and we will post it to the eCampus as well as eCampus itself provide numerous interactive application and content like HIP and many more. The adaptation of Web 2.0 tools for learning is actually an user application that virtually require a dynamic interaction and collaboration between learners and educators. And as what have been discussed earlier, it is comprised of social networking sites like Facebook and Instagram, blog, wikis like Wikipedia, video or multimedia sharing like YouTube, and also website utilized for discussion, sharing the educational contents, and also synchronized tools that are openly accessible to all. Basically, there are a lot of benefit and advantages offered by Web 2.0 tools and application in teaching and learning the entrepreneurship courses. First and foremost, it's offer multiple means to connect, which is open for the student with no trouble to connect with the lecturers via the multiple location at any time and anywhere. Next, in Web 2.0 tools is easy to create and really user-friendly, whereby user can add image, videos, or link to another media content. The best example that have been practices among the students is through the learning in the social media networking, preferably Facebook and Instagram, where nowadays almost all students already signing up for free. And we all aware that there are approximately 10 million of entrepreneurs around the world actively using the social media as one of their major platforms in doing the business. And from that, students will expose directly on skills possessed by entrepreneurs such as communication skill, negotiation skill, leadership skill, as well as buying and selling skill embedded in their entrepreneurship activities. Other than that, the emergence of Web 2.0 tools in entrepreneurship courses also changed the way students and educators communicate each other. When the educators assign any task, students respond their ideas simultaneously and will be rewarded with a specific result. If there has been any error, they can directly interact the right answer in the nick of time. So students tend to gain efficient input during the learning process. This will not only increase the students' self-efficacy, but also motivate them to create, to actively, to confident, presentable in the content of their response. Next, another advantage is it also can facilitate and create authentic interaction with content and other learners, as well as develop collaborative learning between students and lecturers. In other words, it is offer opportunities for students to solve particular problem in completing the courses and encourage them to collaborate in meaningful ways with their peers, especially when they are doing work assignment. Last but not least, the adaptation of Web 2.0 tools in the entrepreneurship courses will easily be educators as well as students to share video link presentation like how to animation hacker or YouTube link regarding all the information to the course. Then the link and student individual interpretation of the specific conceptual understanding will effortlessly share with one to another, thus increasing the learning opportunities for all. Next, in terms of commercialization, this project offers for great opportunity to commercialize, preferably via the MOOC or Massive Open Online Course. The Massive Open Online Course have been developed for all the entrepreneurship courses currently in this university. Through the MOOC, both lecturers and students can engage one another on relevant topics and quality instruction with the interactive web content, as such, for example, online media, interactive tools to interact with the university educators and other learners, which include videos, lectures, articles, discussion, assignments, and also social networking as well. Other than that, through the e-campus itself, it also provides user-friendly interface or entrepreneurship courses interface with a quality learning experience. Last but not least, in terms of edits and publication, on this particular project, we previously had joined on the TELIC 2020 or Teaching Enhancement and Learning Innovation Carnival 2020 that have been organized by UNK, and it was such a great achievement for us. Even we only managed to win the silver and bronze medal. However, we uphold it for our next and future excellence achievement. That's all from us. Thank you for watching and hope enjoy our presentation.